Hello friends, Jack is with you. And in today's episode, you will find a GPT chat that began to show character and became refuse help to users and even insult, chatbot from Elon Musk, who's accused of plagiarism. Robot shown manufacturing process for storage devices, 10,000 TB. Hybrid robot ANYmal, which capable of replacing couriers. Unmanned, a helicopter that can transport 550 kilos of cargo at a speed of 241 km/h. A reusable interceptor drone from the USA and a Chinese methane-powered rocket from land space launched satellites into orbit for the first time in the world. All this and much more right now.
Today's issue starts with Chatgpt, which began to show character. There have been reports that Chatgpt refuses to respond to requests in full, and suggests people do the work themselves using his tools, and sometimes the model even acts rude to her interlocutors. We're not talking about the free version, but about the flagship GPT-4, which costs from $20 per month. For example, one Reddit user asked in the GPT chat how old the popular actor is. Instead of an answer, the model named his birth date and said that the interlocutor can calculate it himself. Another one asked the AI for help to write a 1,000-word essay. He was told that's too much work. Therefore, the model will only write the main theses that need to be written for the essay. A similar reaction can be obtained on almost any. Question: ChatGPT refuses to write code summary, summarize news, come up with course and diploma topics, and so on. Another Reddit visitor reported that the chatbot started answering his question with the words, "It's a shame not to know this." The deterioration of the model was suspected not in its self-consciousness and evil will, but OpenAI's attempts to reduce the cost of maintaining a chatbot. The generative AI cost its creators billions of dollars. The more voluminous the answers the neural network creates, the more resources and power it consumes. Therefore, users decided that the company deliberately optimized GPT-4, training the bot to shorten responses. However, OpenAI denies any interference in the current version of the flagship product. In CTEX, its representatives wrote that they received a message that ChatGPT got laser. They haven't updated the model since November 11th, and assured that these deteriorations were not intentional. The behavior of models can be unpredictable. Now OpenAI is looking for a way to correct this. As for Elon Musk's chatbot, it was accused of plagiarism. As you probably remember, the company XAI recently introduced a chatbot named Cerabyte, which was positioned as a rebellious alternative to ChatGPT. The first users of AI have already shared their impressions of working with it and found an extremely curious results. And
a detail that you can't
presumably
erase.
It picked out its main competitor. Specifically, the chatbot unexpectedly responded to one of the inquiries.
I'm afraid I can't fulfill this request as it contradicts the usage policy of OpenAI.
In other words, he completely copied the response of the GPT chat, developed by an entirely different company. One of the developers of XAI, Igor Babushkin, has already commented on the awkward situation. According to him, the training dataset was accidentally straight. Very randomly, the results of ChatGPT's search came up. There are already many on the internet. The company representative promised that this shortfall would be addressed in upcoming Grok versions and also assured users that when creating the company's proprietary chatbot code, OpenAI did not use. In the opinion of experts, it's hard to judge how accurate the developer's explanation is. However, considering the active development of neural networks, the situation in which one AIU learning from another is quite possible. And what do you think? Is Elon Musk's chatbot really guilty of plagiarism, or is learning from others not a mortal sin? We await your comments. Meanwhile, the company Cerabyte has provided more details about its innovative data storage technology based on cases. The Ramex has claimed the combination of glass and
publicly available material.
The material can store up to 10,000 terabytes of information for 1,000 years. These cartridges are based on durable glass plates over which a layer of ceramic particles with a thickness of 300 microns is applied. Data are recorded using 2 million laser beams, creating nanoscale patterns on the medium surface, similar to QR codes. The laser pulse sharpens on digital micromirror devices and is formed on the surface of the information carrier. As a result of this process, the upper layer, which is a binary system, therefore holes are imprinted alternately with gaps. The information is counted using optical techniques. High-resolution microscopy, according to the creators, Cerabyte carriers will significantly exceed modern hard drives and solid-state drives in speed for both reading and writing density. The most important thing is that storing data doesn't require energy, and the lifespan is over 5 years. Thousands of years as the technology is based on ceramics. However, there is currently no information available on when such storage devices will appear and how much they will cost. The Swiss company ANYmal has shown progress in the development of the hybrid robot ANYmal, which can walk, swim and breathe, to ride and stand on his hind legs, which opens up a lot of possibilities for him. For example, he can deftly handle packages on the table. This is classic.
Four-legged robot.
The ANYmal firm, which can move its legs in almost any direction thanks to 12 electric motors. For example, one of the ANYmal modifications has wheels with electric motors attached to its legs, which allows it to move forward, turn and step over obstacles. But in December, the company introduced another modification that can stand and it can ride on its rear wheels. Developers believe this will be useful for the animal in delivery.
He will be
work.
picking up
Packages
standing in a
description.
vertical position of ultimatum.
Remove them to the cargo hold, then get back on 4 wheels and distribute them at speeds up to 22.32 kilometers per hour. The maximum useful load reaches up to 50 kilograms. The new ANYmal model will be on sale next year, but the price is not yet.
Unknown.
Now let's go into the sky. Based on the Robinson R44 Raven 2, R44 Raven 2R, the R550X can stay airborne for over 3 hours, reaching speeds of up to 241 km/h and covering up to 550 kilometers. 50 kilograms of cargo. Unlike the standard R44 helicopter with 4 seats, there are no passenger seats, but there is a large cargo compartment. This allows it to be
more than just in spirit.
twice the load compared to a standard helicopter. The control and monitoring range is up to 16 kilometers from the ground repeater, satellite communication, or over 1600 kilometers from the courtyard repeater or through the network.
LTE connections.
The connection is interrupted, though Raptor said that it is unlikely as 6 different data transmission channels are working simultaneously. There are several action options. You can choose the standby mode until communication is restored or send the helicopter back to the base. It follows a predetermined route. In case of emergency, it has a system for immediate flight termination. Buyers will be able to equip the Raptor with different equipment, cameras, suspensions, sensors, and other devices. Probably one of the first most popular applications will be equipment searching for agricultural crops. Thanks to the benefits that the rotor offers in terms of cost and performance, R550X is also planned to be used for delivering cargo to offshore platforms and firefighting. Let's go further. Modern military UAVs used in air defense systems can eliminate enemy aviation and other targets.
if it's not
whether
found-
it is affected by other means or not, most of them cannot return. The Roadrunner M model, a variant of the base UAV Roadrunner, which the company presented the other day. The device is designed for various useful loads, equipped with 2 turbojet engines and a protective container combined with a launch unit. The modular design allows for various combat tasks. After vertical takeoff, the Roadrunner M is capable of accelerating to high subsonic speeds. Technical details, speed indicators, duration, barrage, truck. The lift range of possible targets is not disclosed. However, it is known that it can carry 3 times heavier combat
head is
drum.
3
The
times
field is
bigger.
maneuverable during overloads, and its range is 10 times greater than that of a comparable disposable one. UAV Roadrunner M is designed for patrolling and intercepting a wide range of drones and other aerial targets within the system. There are quick launch and autonomy systems for air defense. Control, as well as a self-guided fragmentation cumulative type warhead. It can also pursue and intercept distant targets, sending commands. The point is sensor observation data. If there is no danger, the Roadrunner M can return to base or to a pre-specified points and land on extendable supports. This allows to reduce costs and send several UAVs to intercept one target at once, hoping that the less fortunate ones will return back and will not be wasted. The exact cost of the barrage UAV is unknown.
Most likely several dozens.
The company announced it has already found a potential customer. For the first time in the world, the Chinese methane rocket from Landscape has launched satellites into orbit. Landspace became the first company in the world to launch satellites using a rocket powered by methane and liquid oxygen, surpassing SpaceX in this technology.
Beetle 2 can output synchronous
Well,
orbit.
and one orbit is 1,500 kilograms. But the company expects it could do more than that. How to double the carrying capacity due to some improvements of the carrier rocket. Zhuk 2 is 49.5 meters long, 3 meters 35 centimeters in diameter, and has a flight rocket engine. A takeoff weight of 220 kilo, 20 tons. The first stage is equipped with 4 methane oxygen engines, pull with a force of 8 inches. The rocket can reach a 500-kilometer sun-synchronous orbit in an hour and a half. Tons of payload. The upgraded version will be capable of lifting 4 tons to this orbit. The next Zhuk 2 will utilize an improved second stage engine. Landspace used a successful launch to reveal more specific plans regarding stainless steel Zhuk 3, and the new rocket was first announced last month. The 2-stage Vane 3 will have a diameter of 4.5 meters, a total length of 76.6 meters, and a start weight 660. The rocket will be equipped with 90 NKU-12 engines. Shots. The single-use version can lift up to 20 tons of payload to low Earth orbit with a returnable carrier of 16.5 tons. While the fully reusable system will allow tossing one. The company plans to conduct hop tests at a height of 100 meters by the end of the year. The final assembly and the first flight of the Zhuiku 3 are scheduled for 2025. Landspace is one of the first Chinese companies for commercial launches. The startup was created in 2015 after the Chinese government first opened separate plots of space shelter to private institutions at the end of 2014. It is believed that the company is trying to replicate and surpass SpaceX's success in developing reusable rockets and engines for them, and that's all for today. Thank you for your attention. What you watched, follow the tech news and in our Telegram. VK, we left the links in the description. Peace to your home.